I've learned more in this amount of time than ever in my life.
10 out of 10 recommend Horizons.
One of the most incredible things I've gained are amazing friends.
I'm Reed Feldman. I'm a rising junior at Bates College. I study physics at Bates, although to be honest, the only reason I really chose physics is because my school doesn't have computer science. I just thought it was the next best thing. I'm the captain of the rugby team over at Bates, and yeah, that's kind of what I do. Yeah, so like I said, my college doesn't have a computer science program, which is kind of crazy, kind of like really antiquated actually. And I've always wanted to learn how to code, but kind of was lacking the resources to be able to do so. And like I love Bates. You know, I have a brother that goes there. I had a brother that went to school 20 minutes away, so I was like transferring was never really an option. So I was kind of like fell into the category of like teaching myself how to program. And the problem is that I knew I could do it, but I spent so much time figuring out what to actually learn opposed to actually learning it. And so like I just wasted hours and hours and hours on the internet, like surfing the web, trying to find the best tutorials. I just like didn't even know what to build. Like where should I even start? You know what I'm saying? So this is where Horizon sort of fits in, sort of just like giving me the tools to go forward at my own school at a place where I don't have a lot of resources around me to like be independent from a programming standpoint. Yeah, I mean, so for me, it was really just about like learning, you know, the process of learning, and less about like the end goal. And that's kind of been something that I've carried with me throughout Horizons. I mean, a lot of people really are motivated to get a job, and like everyone has different circumstances. Like totally get that, but given my like situation where I'm still in college, I'm really just trying to like figure out. Just trying to like suck in the most knowledge that I possibly can. Oh my God, yeah. I mean, you can't even really compare. Like, as you can start to imagine, the place I go to school is like an old-fashioned place. I mean, I go to school where I sit in a lecture with a professor. I never skip class. You cannot skip class. I'm not saying you skip class at Horizons, but I'm just saying like you really have to go and take like very, very exact notes, and then we have a test every 4 weeks, and it is incredibly high stress. And like, I think there's some benefits to that for sure. And I don't think you could replace that learning style for certain subjects, but when it comes to programming, I think so much falls on like your self-motivation, so much falls on like your creativity, like what you want to do, and that's why this style of learning works so well here. Like I come into class and I am motivated to learn and to try something new and to build something from the ground up that I can say that I did. Whereas in a physics classroom, I'm studying like theoretical physics. I know that I really cannot contribute in any way, shape, or form to that field unless I have a PhD. Yeah, so we come in at like 9 a.m., maybe a little later again, like it's on you. So if you want to get up and get to class, you have to get up and get to class. Like if you want to get the most out of this, you literally got to get your ass up out of bed and go to class, and like that's that. So we come in at 9 a.m. and for the first half of the program, we would Monday, Wednesday, and Friday have a lecture from 9 to 12, which honestly was kind of brutal, but I found that paying attention during those lectures was easier than any physics lecture I've ever taken in my entire life. There's so much material, it's so new, and it's so fresh that like you're just forced to lock in. And then in the afternoons on Monday through Friday, we have these pair programming exercises where we take what we learned in the morning and apply that to real world applications, which is incredibly helpful. It's like a really awesome like project-based learning approach, which is personally like my favorite way to learn. So Tuesday and Thursday in the mornings, we have video days, which are basically like lectures the same way, except you're kind of on your own and you have a chance to like just like go at your own pace a little more. obviously there's like 100 kids here. Everyone has a different range of like learning styles and learning speeds, and so video days are a really awesome way for kids to sort of like go at their own pace, which for me, having not programmed before coming to Horizons, was amazing. Like one of the things I'll say that's also awesome about Horizons, like a little sidetrack, is that like you know that what you're learning and what they're telling you to learn is so important. Like the instructors, Moose, Ricky, like they're so knowledgeable, and so whatever it is that they tell me to learn, whether it be sockets, React, Reduc, Express, handlebars, it doesn't really matter what it is. I know it's important, I know I should learn it, and projects are the best way that I've found to do so. Horizons, obviously, I'm sure you guys have talked about the speaker series. If you guys don't know, Horizons brings in like mentors or successful people in and around San Francisco to come in and speak with us about their experiences professionally and just also in life in general. I think that's been really healthy and helpful for me, who's still sort of, again, in school and trying to figure out what I want to do. And so hearing all of these perspectives and all of these mentors come in has really like given me the ability to look at all of this stuff through an awesome, like, well-guided lens. Yeah, so I mean, we had a speaker, I think named Bing Chen. Yeah, he came in and spoke to us about media, but also diverge in ways, was talking to us just about life and kind of like what it means to be successful, not necessarily financially, but just like as a person. He was awesome. He, the first man who spoke to us, he was the founder and CEO of Ampush Media, and he just gave like great, just like incredible stories from his life back at college and sort of like the steps that he took to get to where he had to be now.